This is absolutely lit. This is lit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DIY with DMS. Yeah, that's what it's called. I forgot. Sorry. Yes, we're coming to you live from my filthy kitchen to bring you some DIY instructions explained by my unshaven face. Welcome to the stream. What's up, lovers? Come on in here. Let's get started. First things first, I got to hit the bong. Now remember, this is just tobacco in here. CBD tobacco. It's a very special CBD tobacco blend that I buy from a gas station. It's completely legal. Welcome. What's up, guys? Come on, get in here. Let me go to the chat. Let me see who's in here because I just set this up 10 minutes ago. I know there's some people in the chat. What's up, guys? Saul DePaul's up in here. Johnny Z. What's up, guys? Welcome. Maddie P. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming to hang. What's up, DMS, guys and gals? Wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. If you just pop in here, if you wouldn't mind, I know some people, this ain't their cup of tea. If you could just smash the like button to support your boy, I'd appreciate that. Thank you, guys. What's up? Oh, Richie's in here. Look at that jacked beast. You know what? I look pretty jacked right now. Crazy thing is, today was leg day, guys. Today was leg day. Look at these. Look at this. That just looks insane, and it's not even. I don't know what if it's the camera angle or what. Because I'm not really that jacked, but it's just, yeah, see, look, when you look from straight on, I look like Gumby. Like I got, the arms just look kind of thin, but from the side, it's like, bruh, Bruh, chill. Chill. Damn. Thank you, Terry. Fat Pig's in here. What's up, guys? Welcome. Do I get naked today? When I shower later? Yes. Not on the stream. Big Papa Pump. Thank you. Solid Paul. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, Fat Pig? Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, I'm just doing a quick centerpiece. I'm probably going to do 2 of them. We'll see, but I'm just going to do one on the stream at least here. We'll see how quick I get through this, and then also how many supplies I have left, because I should have just grabbed more, but I only got so much greenery. So we'll see where we get with this. If I can make a second one, I'm going to take one to someone. So yeah, what's up, guys? I know there's some people on the Facebook that were asking for me to do this one. If they don't pop in, I know they'll watch later, so it's all good. Thank you guys for coming to hang. I appreciate it. My arm looks jacked. Yeah, thank you. It's leg day, guys. It's leg day. Is that not ridiculous? Okay. Hold on one second. Okay. What are we doing? Oh. Okay. So, centerpieces. We got this deal. These I bought, all these, I'm just going to, give you the rundown where I got a bunch of stuff, and just to show you that you can really do this on a budget. Especially if you just want to make like a couple of them. You don't want to spend too much money. It's possible. Everything I got is either on sale after Christmas, like these silk greens and all this was like, I don't even remember. They were insanely cheap. I didn't even go to the store to stock up on Christmas shit. They just had stuff so cheap I bought it. So anyway, bunch of shit that's on sale. These are from the dollar store. I'm going to take that off of there. And these I bought a couple years ago. Glad I looked at that. That's good enough. So yeah, I don't have a liner for this. Now, last year when I made these, I was just, making things too complicated, basically. And, I had never done a bunch of these at my own house without any, supplies from a floral shop, because I work at a flower shop. Some of you might not know that, but I've worked in floral for like over 10 years. And anyway, last year I did these. I did a bunch of these in the cookie tins, but these aren't sealed properly. So I fucking hot glued all the way around, which just makes the budget more. It took like at least I think it was about 1 hot glue stick per cookie tin to seal it. And it was just too much. So anyway, what I used for the liner for the, what was it? The cornucopia that I did on the stream this past Thanksgiving, I just used a Sprouts bag. So that's what we're going to do with this. We're just going to, the Sprouts bag, it's like a pretty thick plastic. It's not your standard grocery bag. So I'm just going to put that in there and then cut around the rim to make that the liner. And then we're going to put our floral foam in there, which I have soaking in water right now. So maybe later, I'm the worst about this. Maybe later I will put like a true supply list or something at the end. you know, if this were a pre-made edited video, I would do that maybe, but I would have it already up on the screen or something, edited in. But you know, we're doing a live stream here, so anyway, and I'm improvising in the moment. Okay, that's good enough. It ain't pretty, but this is going to be covered up. So anyway, let's see here. I'm going to do this. I got my brick of floral foam. It's been soaking for about an hour, and it's nice and wet. So let me see. Should I do this on its side? I don't think that's necessary. Maybe I should. I don't remember how I did this last year. Did I put the foam on its side so it was taller? I think I did. Huh. Okay. Just gonna make a little indentation. All I did to put where to cut this, I put a little indent at the bottom. And get your knife. And you want to kind of cut it so that the very edge of the foam, I'm not going to tape this or secure it. So you kind of want to cut it so that the foam is like somewhat snug in the container. That'll just save you time having to see how tall this is, if this is just ridiculous or what. I'm pulling the edge of the bag up some because it's going to drag it down in there when I push it, I think. So anyway, we can recut the bag if we have to. Yeah, it didn't pull it in, so we'll recut the bag. But yeah, it's holding water. I can see there's already water in here, so yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll allow me to sort of like, I can even trim the foam down some if I want. Okay, get rid of more of this excess plastic. Okay, let's see here. What do we want to do? We're going to do a candle in this one. I guess we'll do that. So as long as far as I know, as long as the candle is actually sealed. Oh, what's up? There's more people in the chat. What's up, guys? How's it going? Thanks, everybody, for hopping in here. Promo's in here. Kenny, what's up, guys? Turn on notification, didn't get it. I set the stream up like 2 minutes before I went, 5 minutes before I went on. That might be why. I don't know. The stream from last night, I had like really good live views across the 3 platforms I did, but it's got shit views since then. I don't know what I said during the, who knows? There's no telling. Oh, should I put the chat up? No, I don't want to block the screen. All right, we'll leave it. Oh, Sniz in the chiz. What's up, dude? I just looked before I turned away, and I was like, oh, yeah, I hadn't said hi to Sniz. What's up, guys? How's it going? we're going to put a candle here, I guess. Is this too tall? I don't think so. We'll make it work. Yeah, as long as the candle is actually sealed at the bottom and you can't see the wick, then you're good, I think, to just shove it in there. Otherwise, if it's not really sealed properly at the bottom of the candle, it'll wet the wick, and you need a candle holder to put in there, which they make. My other cat's here down at my feet. All right, let's get this out of here. I hope that's what was wetting the counter. I hope this isn't leaking. Let me actually get something to dry this. I hope this ain't leaking. Damn it. No, it's not. I don't see any water down in the can. I just see it. I think I got water on the counter some other way. Anyway, okay. Moving on. All right, so you got your candle in now. Let's do our Christmas greens. We'll start greening, and then I've got a few flowers here to pick from. Some spray roses, some full-size red roses. I'll show you guys again how to pull like the petals back and stuff on those. We got white alstroemeria, also known as Peruvian lilies, and then these pretty red chrysanthemum deals here. So yeah, and the white cushion mums. This one was kind of out of the water. I just have them in a glass. So this isn't a vase, and this one was kind of out of water. It doesn't look good, so I don't know. We'll see. We don't really need all these flowers. I got some pine cones and all kinds of different shit to put in here. So anyway, yeah, we'll get to that later. So let's start with the fucking greens. This is like, I used to hate doing this, the greening part. But I actually like it now that I kind of like know what I'm doing. So with the greening of this, I don't know how, it helps sometimes for someone to over-explain shit. But basically what you're doing is you're putting all these greens. It depends what shape you're going for. For this, I'm kind of going for like a standard centerpiece shape, which is kind of long, like that. So all you're doing is just cutting all your greens and trying to like keep in that shape and cover so that you can't see the foam or, any of the inside of this container or any of that shit. You're just covering all that up. And then you're going to, put some vocal points with the flowers and all the arrangements and all that, or the ornaments and that different shit. So anyway, this is so for the greens, this right here, I don't know where the fuck you're living watching this, but you probably, unless you're in, who knows, Antarctica, you have some kind of, or Africa, I don't even know. You've probably got some kind of Christmassy type of greens that are growing somewhere around you. You just have to keep your eye out. I don't know the names for half of this shit, but this, if you look up close, this is like, I don't know how to explain. This isn't a pine type of tree. And when you see it, you wouldn't really go like, oh, that's a really Christmassy type of tree there, but it is. We buy this stuff, and this is like from a tree that's on city property not too far from me. So, and I just take the clippings from the bottom, and last year the fucking hurricanes destroyed the tree, and it broke off a whole piece that I had no guilt in taking a bunch of clippings from. And so yeah, and I got a shitload of this. I took some for my job, and we had a bunch left over. They're still open today, but yeah, and I took a little home with me. So yeah, we got quite a bit here to work with. It's really pretty stuff. And then I got a little bit, I forget which these are. I think this is I forget which pine this is, silver fir or something, I forget. But you can just get these if you go to a Home Depot. They have free clippings at the Home Depot. People, whenever they buy a tree, they cut off the bottom pieces and all that shit is free and they throw it out. So you just go to the whatever you see a tree trimming or a Christmas tree farm or where they're selling trees like a Home Depot and they're clipping the bottoms off. They just throw it out and they'll give it to you for free. So you just got to go ask them. And then I got like just a few little clippings of this stuff from my job. But yeah, so it's like so far we've barely got any fucking money. By the time we're done with the greens and everything, it's like it's gonna look really nice already, and you've got like $2 in it. Silver tip fir, is that what that's called? Looks like juniper. You know what? Bob Cook. Goddamn, Bob Cook. I think you might be right. And it smells really nice, guys. So yeah, we'll just start. I like getting this stuff because, as you'll notice, this is like, it's pretty bushy, but it's still like, whatever. This kind of covers a little more. It'll cover a little more space because it's like you can't see through this right here once it's in there. But yeah, welcome, Bob Cook. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining. And also, so for a normal centerpiece, you would be trying to the containers that you put the foam in is normally just a cheap plastic dish. So normally you would be like trying to cover that as well in the floral industry anyway. You would put all your greens so that it's covering down and you can't even see the container. But this is, it's a pretty little cookie tin I'm using. So I'm really not going to focus on covering it. It doesn't matter if I do a little bit, but that's not going to be a concern. Back up, cat. You're not as cool as the other one that passed, okay? She's getting there, guys. She's getting there. She'll be as cool as Dawn someday. We'll see. It's okay. You're not in trouble. It's okay. Say hello. This is the other kitty, guys. This is Arlene. She lost her best friend, too. We both lost our best friend, Mr. Don. We'll make it. We'll make it through, little kitty. Yeah, I'm just starting out. As you can see, I got a sort of longer piece coming out here. We're going to kind of keep it in that like sort of football kind of shape. I think I might have enough greens to do 2 of these. I'm pretty sure I will. I might shut the stream off just so I don't have to like step-by-step show everything because it's going to slow me down a little bit. But yeah, we might be good here. Let me get a bunch of these in here, and then I'll show you guys a little update. I don't know how well you can really see from there. Yeah, this stuff fills so nicely. And I picked really bushy pieces from the bottom. So this is going to hide a lot of the empty space and save us time. Yeah, so as you're putting these in, you're just trying to cover. Let me show you. I'm you know, still trying to keep that sort of football shape to it. But yeah, you're just putting them in every little direction, just trying to see. Right now, you're already kind of to the point you can't see the foam much. And it looks nice already. Just these in it. Let's see. Need a little bit of a longer piece. This is a terrible pair of clippers I'm using. The spring part is lost, so I'm just like having to manually open it back up too, and they suck. All right, let's put a little of this other silver tip deal. So I'm just cutting kind of where a lot of the breaks are that are already on the branch. And just as the breaks are longer, you just kind of shove them wherever it seems like it'll look nice and help maintain that shape that you're going for. See, this stuff doesn't cover very well at all. I mean, you really have to kind of work to get it to cover. And I am too, just because you're using the foam, and the foam can break up if you put too many holes in it. The foam will like fall apart. So it's kind of you know, it's never happened to me, but I've seen it happen to other people where you work like you'll be doing some fucking big standing spray arrangement, and you know, you already work however many minutes, 30 minutes into it, trying to make this giant thing, and you put all these holes in it and it falls apart. So you just gotta, it's part of why when I'm cutting pieces of this, I'm taking a little bit of the pines, the needles, off of the part that I'm going to shove into the foam so that it'll take less space. I'll go ahead and put up a couple little pieces of this stuff. I have this other kind of greens. Where did I put it? Put some of this at the end here. Stand out. I think I do have some like snow spray stuff. Is it called flocking? I heard my boss call it flocking the other day, and I was embarrassed that I didn't know what he was talking about. So yeah, I'm just cutting it like right there. This is a good little piece. Take a little bit of the pine needles off, and then. So yeah, see, this is about where we're at here. You can see it's longer than it is wide, just a little bit. I think the table is shaped like this, where this is going. It's a longer table, so anyway. And that's nice already. Let me see. So this is artificial greenery that kind of looks like it's got, snow on it or something. And I'm an idiot. I put that fucking fake snow cotton stuff in the bag with this, and now it looks like there's spider web all over it. Let's put a couple pieces of this stuff in there. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to look good. What's up in the chat, guys? Sorry. You think I need pine cones? I got some, bro. They're in the other room. I'm getting to them. I'm even gonna hit them with some snow spray, the flocking stuff. Thank you guys for coming to hang with me. I appreciate it. I said I was gonna jump on for this. I really was not in the most Christmassy mood. Just got a lot going on, but I said I'd jump on, so I wanted to jump on with you guys and hang for a minute. So yeah, for real, I know there's a lot of guys in the chat. If there's any chicks that jump in here, anybody guys any questions, for real, leave them in the chat, and I'll try to scroll back and forth once in a while and peek and make sure I didn't miss anything. If you got any questions later about anything, if you're not watching live, leave a comment. So I'll help you out. I'm not even monetized yet. I'm doing all this for free just to try to spread some Christmas cheer. Okay, so check this out. Look, we're pretty much there with the greens. I mean, everything else is gonna, the little bit that you can see down in it, like from the top, you can see like a couple little spots of the foam, but not that much. So we're gonna be able to cover the rest of this with our flowers. We're not even gonna go too heavy on the flowers. I'm gonna put maybe 4 or 5 stems, like nothing too crazy. And then we're gonna do pine cones and maybe, it's like a couple, this is like a little sled, maybe a couple little ornaments and stuff. And I'll show you how to improvise with some of this shit. Like here, really, guys, toothpicks, I use these a lot for at-home floral stuff because it's just really, really cheap. Otherwise, that you have to buy these floral picks, and they're expensive, or they can be expensive when you're going through a lot of them. Christmas tip: sing songs with your family. That's a good one. Anonymous YouTube commenter. What's up? What's up, bro? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate that. All right, so let's do let's move to the flowers next, I guess. And then we'll like accentuate with some little ornaments and bullshit. So yeah, let me show you guys the trick with the roses. I showed this on the stream for the Thanksgiving autumn centerpiece cornucopia thing. So with your roses, I'm just gonna do like two stems, yeah, I got 4, so I'll save 2 for we'll do two stems of full-size roses each. So you take your rose, okay? You don't have to cut it first, but you just, if you want to open the rose, I've seen different techniques of people folding petals and doing different shit. The best and most natural way that just looks like it's open and nice ahead of time, because eventually if you have a regular rose like this and it's a healthy one, it will open up bigger, but it just takes time. This is sort of like cheating to make it look open while the rose is still fresh and it'll still have time to like develop. So anyway, you take your rose stem, you get your hands like this and sort of put both your thumbs, index fingers under here, and you just sort of carefully fold the fucking petal back like that. You got to try not to rip it. And sometimes the petals will be like, tissue paper-ish. They'll be a little soft and hard to do it, but it's pretty simple little motion. And once you get the feel of it, you'll hardly ever mess them up when you're trying to do this. You might rip a few petals trying to do this the first time. You just need a little practice. But look at that. Is that not just like the most beautiful shit ever? You just fucking cheated the clock. And really, you only need to do it to like 4 petals, 4 or 5 petals, and it just makes it look gigantic. This is how they start off. This is the size we started off with. Look at the difference. So yeah, for the first stem, oh no, let's see. I guess we'll kind of go on the side near the top-ish here, maybe. Should we kind of keep the roses together? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going for with this. We're just winging it, guys. So I'll show you again. I'll just go ahead and cut it just so I can get up in the camera easier. Take your petal. And a lot of the time, like this, if you can see, there's a little bit of an imperfection on the petal there. There's like some black stuff and it's wrinkled. These are called guard petals. The florists refer to these as guard petals, and you normally pick this off and just get rid of the petal and leave the rose with all these petals that are pure red, no wrinkles, whatever. If you're folding the petals back, you can use the guard petal, because if you look on this side, it looks all right. And then you're going to fold down like 4 or 5 petals. And then that's going to like, you can even cover, look at that. And you didn't have to pull that petal off. It was still like, it was healthy. It just looked a little messed up. Should we do this? Should we do the other one over here somewhere or something? We're going to add the spray roses too. Probably normally I'd be tempted to put these like close to each other. I'll probably do it over here though. I don't know. That's fine. All right, then we're going to take one of our red chrysanthemums. Put him right there. Take your spray rose. Now, what's nice with these are spray roses. It's like a one stem that has like multiple, it's like a spray of roses. These are nice when you're doing something this size because you can kind of like, this ain't the best stem. I guess I could cut it like right there and make two stems out of it. But like a better stem would be like, oh yeah, I only have 3, so I have to do this. I have to cut one of them in half to split evenly. But anyway, see how you can, you can cut it here and make a big bush of one, or you can cut it like right here. I think I'll do that. I'll just, I'll cut it like right here and save this other piece for the next one. And shove this right in there on the other side. And we can even see, and then we got this stem left. Oh, well, yeah, I'm going to save this for the next one. So then we got this one. We'll put him in. I don't know. What should we do? Here, I'll cut it. I'll do this number. I'll use this extra stem later or after. So yeah, this is what we got so far. Let's see, do we want to do another red chrysanthemum? I got 2 for each. I'll do that. God, have some decency. He saw me streaming. He saw me streaming and still distracted me. I should know better. Okay. Oh, we're jumping ahead here. Well, I was just cutting this. Let's see. Do we want to do? Yeah, let's do an Alstro, a white Alstro in here on the side. Check that out. That looks healthy. It's pretty. Okay. And we'll do some of these white cushions, I guess. God, I think this one was out of water a little too. Yeah, so I'm gonna, just like I did with the spray rose, I'm gonna chop this guy up so we can make him into like a couple of stems here. Back up, dog. I don't like dogs. You should know this. Let's see. Yeah, I think let's see here. Bring stem or two out. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna put this over here, spread out some of the white a little bit. And I'm actually gonna stick this on the end to give it. So we're coming along here. Here, let me get some pine cones. Ooh, I do have some snow. So yeah, look, we got snow. I'll spray these pine cones. So, to get the pine cones in and secure them, normally in the floral industry, they have they'll drill into it and actually get hot glue and insert a pick in there so that it stays on there. We ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that. So yeah, we're gonna improvise. Last year, I think I did this. Like normally, I'll put wire. I don't have just regular wire. So we're just gonna use a fucking red pipe cleaner and try to kind of hide it. And it really should be fine. Just gonna put it in there in a way that we can hide it. I guess I should pick ones that are easiest to. This will work. So yeah, I'm gonna put the pipe cleaner around, and then I don't know if I need to. Let's see here. I don't know if I can shove the pipe cleaner just right into the foam. Let me see how that works. But I'm going to add some snow to these before we put them in. So yeah. This ain't the best one for this. Let me see. Just trying to pick pine cones that I can shove this down in there well to kind of hide it. That other one was kind of funky. Let's see. That'll work. Yeah, so one thing too, normally if I was doing this, I would probably get a toothpick and put floral tape around it to stick it in. I'm a little bit low on floral tape. I could probably get away with doing that and not completely run out, but anyway. I got a whole nother one to make, I think, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I got you guys plugged in there too. I'm gonna go spray these real quick and I'll be right back, I guess. I don't know. I can't do this inside because it'll go everywhere. Maybe I can just do it in my sink. Let's do that. I can spray it in my sink. I don't know how long I'm supposed to. Just says shake well. I have high standards. So now we got a little snow on there. I hit this one from the top a little more. Check that out. I bought this can like 3 years ago. All I've used it for is spraying pine cones. So, that'll tell you how far it goes. And I did like 5 of these last year and the year before. I'm only doing 2 this year because so where should we put them? Let's see if I can just shove the pipe cleaner into the foam. I think I can. What should we do? Let's see. I like that. Check that out. Okay, so we got those. We're going to do some candy canes. Why not? So as you can see with the candy canes, I mean, I guess you could maybe even just shove them in there, but they'll be super short. So I took floral foam. I got a toothpick. I put 2 together kind of like this, and then just wrap the foam or the floral tape, sorry. And whatever, maybe we'll do this number, shove them in here under the pine cones. Here, I'll do one so you can see. So yeah, your floral tape. This tape is weird. If you'll see, look, I can wrap it around this and it doesn't stick. But this stuff, you just have to pull it onto itself to get it to stick. It's the weirdest shit ever. And if you're using really old stuff, sometimes it'll dry out And that's what I was trained with at the shop I first started working with. They had really old stuff, old supplies they were wanting us to work through. And it would always break, and it was driving me crazy. But yeah, see. You just got to pull it tight and pull it onto itself, and it sort of sticks. Where do we want to do this one? We got a little ornament. I just stuck a toothpick through the top. It's a little snow. Looks like a little thing of snow. Snowball. Let's see what else we got here. We got some berries. We might put the little sled in there. Why not? Let's do it. In fact, I'll put it there where I mistakenly put that stupid ball of snow. And I'm just improvising with this. It's got a little hole at the bottom of the sled. I'm shoving a toothpick in there. That's going to be good enough. Maybe. We'll see. Last year I tried to like... Ooh, there you go. Ooh, there we go. It's in there now. Let's put the sled... or something. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? I already got one of these on a pick. I'll use that, I guess. It's a little truck with a tree on the back of it. Let's take a couple of these berries. I think my cat or something got into these. I don't know what the fuck happened. It was probably my cat. My cat destroyed a bunch of my shit. The female cat, when she starts having her period, she loses her shit, and I just stick her in that room, and I just pretend I don't hear anything, and she just goes crazy. Oh, she's like destroyed a bunch of my decorations and stuff. Oh, crazy lady. It's funny though. It's cute. It's cute how she destroys my stuff. I think it's cute. Scott Starboard, what's up? My mod's up in here. What's up, bro? We got the mod in here. Y'all better act right. What are we thinking? What do we need to add? I'll do like one more thing of berries over here or something. Save one little batch for the next arrangement. I have to trim that. What happened to these? What should we do? A little something. We got a little hole right here we got to fill. See, I should have done, maybe I should move this pine cone up here. Should I move it? Can I just, there we go. And then I can do that. And a piece of this. Looks nice. Maybe I'll do some more. And there's also this stuff too. I'll chop a few little pieces of this, I guess. Shove a little piece over there. We'll do like one in the center here or something. And then let's add just a little bit more of this to the very center to like accentuate the piney look here. I think this one's done. I wanted to add some ribbon, but the ribbon I have, and plus I don't have like plain wire, the ribbon I have is not the best. So I might skip out on that. All right, so there we go. There's one. Check that out. I got a little sled in there. Pine cones with the snow. Got some flowers. That's good. I'm happy with that. Might add one little more. Should I do like a... How much we got on the tin? Is this too much? Is this too big? If I do one of these? We'll do that. I'll add a couple of these, I guess. All right, so I'm just adding a couple more of these and then this is done. I'm just taking the wire from the ornament hanger part and just wrapping it around the toothpick. Looks like I gotta extend it. Where's the tape? Alrighty. I'll do that. This fucking tape pissing me off. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're done with that one. All right. And look at that. No leaks. So, yeah, the bag did work. The Sprouts bags are like heavy duty, like thicker plastic, supposed to be recycled, and we are recycling it. So, anyway, yeah. Dunzo. Do y'all want a closer look at it? Can you see it that well? Look at that. It's gorgeous. Look, got a little truck in there. The little ornaments make it look expensive. Flowers look nice. Pine cones. Got your candle. So, yeah. I'd say how much money, the pine cones I picked up myself when I was hiking. Those are all free. All these are, I mean, they're from the dollar store, but they're, you know, there's nothing wrong with them. They were just cheaper to buy. The fucking candy canes were like 15 cents each. I forget how many were in a pack. They're from the dollar store too. And I've got probably like, if you were to just buy a mix, if you were to go to a grocery store and buy a mix of flowers to do this yourself, or a flower shop even, you could get all these flowers for less than, you know, $20. Like fit at a flower shop, you'll get higher quality, but it'll be a little more expensive. But just 2 stems of roses, 2 stems sprays, 2 stems of the fucking red chrysanthemums, and 1.5 of this, you know, it's not that much. So yeah, I mean, it's relatively cheap to be able to do it yourself. So yeah, go for it, lovers. Scott said, don't tell DMS I said this, but smash the like button, share, and subscribe. I already said it on this stream. I'm not in the true Dark Times character of pretending I'm not, you know, desperate enough to beg for likes and subscriptions. Hey. All right, lovers. I do got to get out of here. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. Damn, that's good work. Thank you, sir. You guys could do it for real. It'll take you time to like do it yourself the first time. But But yeah, you guys can do it. Richie April's in here in a snowstorm. Bro. Oh, Gene Lasker. What's up, Gene? How's it going? All right, guys, I am going to get out of here. I guess I'm going to whip out this other one real quick, and I just, want to be able to concentrate, and I got to run. If I'm doing this one, that means I also have to run. Oh, fuck, man. I don't know if I'm going to have the time. It's 2:22. Yeah, I got to get out of here anyway. Thank you all for tuning in, hitting the like button, subscribe, clicking on the video at all. I appreciate all of it. I'll see you guys when? What's today? Wednesday? Yeah. Yeah, so I won't see you tomorrow, I guess. Oh, wait, I'm confused. Oh, yeah, so I'm getting my days mixed up. I think I am leaving tomorrow for the hunting trip, though. So I don't think I can stream until next Monday. I might hop on for a Sunday run day. We'll see. Just stay tuned, lovers. Thank you all for the support. I appreciate it. Rainey, what's up, Rainey? Merry Christmas. Bart, thank you, sir. Merry Christmas. Oh, happy hunting. Thank you. Do a Christmas special. If I were going to be like in town, and also I wasn't, my psyche wasn't overwhelmed with death right now, I'd definitely be down to do that. So we'll see about next year. Thank you guys for the support, for real. I appreciate it. I will see you guys probably Monday, maybe Sunday run day if I'm back in town by then. So we'll see. Where's my outro stuff? Here we go. All right, lovers. I'll see you then. Kisses.